That's right, and I thought we were going to get a shot there, actually, of the man sitting in the pit lane, who's Marco Morelli, number 95, because he has to start from the pit lane.
Who makes a good start? Christian Daniel Jr. is tucked in behind Brian Iriarte, but it is the 51 of Brunality that leads. The American is behind him. Veda Ega Pratama is there as well. They head down to the first corner. Who's going to be brave on the brakes? Up the inside, no, it's Brian.
Rider, them two have history back from Jerez, the first round of the year. You've got Gonzalez in 5th as well, Peter.
Yes, and already the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. looking for a way past Brian Iriarte, but he can't find it so far.
I do wonder what kind of race we're about to see. Will the riders have... And that's where he makes his move, or tries at least, as Iriarte says, no way! These two are very close childhood friends. They've grown up racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it is Pratama who goes through into the lead.
And this, using every inch of road all over.
Done, Yaroslav, the number 17, he's up into 13th on this one. He's actually nerfed wide by Marco Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, the Argentinian, got his long lap penalty, but all cleanly through today. Look at the number 7, Beñat Fernandez, going round the outside at the final corner. He's up from
side. Brian Iriarte on the 51, and up the inside is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian.
And look at the 13 of Hakim Danish as well. The series leader has managed to pick all their pockets nearly, and up in towards 2nd or 3rd place now. Brian Iriarte snatches the chicanes. They come. It is the 51 from the 7. You've also got Singapong back there, the number 85. He's up from 20th on the grid, Peter. Goodness gracious me.
Well, I think, it looks so far, and there's the 7. What a great move from Beñat.
So taking a win apiece, really good stuff, carrying through that confidence. Beñat up 12 places, Singapong in 5th though, up 15 places. What a ride this is by the Thai rider.
Absolutely, you can see how close the whole grid still is as we go around, ready to complete lap 2. Iriarte has the advantage again, out onto the start and finish to complete lap 2.
Down the straight they come then, weaving from one side of the track to the left and trying to keep it fairly sensible as Thompson and Singapong both switch to the inside line. Bleakout from those tyres, mounted the number 4, up to 4, but momentarily only as Singapong takes it straight back from him.
And I didn't see who it was who went way right at the back. Somebody dropped way back, but it is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian, who has the slightest advantage.
I think it was Morelli who went really wide.
From the 51, Brian Iriarte there trying to squeeze through.
What an advert, Peter, this is for the Asia Talent Cup. I know they're taking sign-ups for the following year at the moment, but look at this. Asia Talent Cup 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, Red Bull Rookies Cup.
Absolutely superb, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So,
to the last time around, they are going to get quicker and quicker as they get more confident. The curves and white lines will get drier. They can use a lot more of the track lap by lap as the sun starts to beat down here in Mugello and things heat up. There is Iriarte.
Mike Yu is his nickname. Kiexo Singapong, the Thai rider. Now look at that, it's about 10 of them! 10 of them side by side as they go over the hill.
Danish who's going to come into first up. It's starting to Iriarte then. So the slipstream effect really takes on Beñat. There you go. That's what can happen. That is why it's messy. But as we saw yesterday, when it gets to crunch time, the key is to just go for it.
Yeah, Beñat Fernandez is going for it up the inside there. The number 7, you looking back at the number 7, Beñat Fernandez.
Indeed. We've got Carter Thompson and Singapong just behind him.
Just as we had yesterday, nobody was able to show any kind of advantage at all. And in fact, when you look at the fastest lap of the race, Willem Planck down
to a couple of riders going on the green there as Iriarte just sweeps across to try and protect his line and his run out onto the start and finish straight. Now this is interesting, Peter. Look at the gap now he's managed to get through in that final sector, along with Christian Daniel Jr. and Beñat Fernandez. Will the riders...
You know, Singapore is already back with them. And as you say, they entered the straight with about a 4 bike length lead, but that has gone.
But crucially, they weren't able to overtake him come down the first turn that time around. So they can eke out more of an advantage in the...
Brian Ariarte in third, and looking right back there is Marco Morelli, the 95, the Argentine 17-year-old. As you say, Matt, almost certainly it was him who ran wide at the first corner a lap ago and lost so much time. He's got Zen Mitani, as we say, he was right at the front and just is now back in 10th place. 54 of yesterday's winner, Veda Pratama. He's got some work to do from there.
What has he got in his pocket? He's got Hakim Danish just ahead of him on the track. Too much room to go.
Right, so Brian Ariarte again with the advantage, but he's already giving the slipstream to the number 7 of Beñat Fernandez.
And Mike Hugh round the outside as well as they come down over the crest towards San Donato. It's going to be the tie rider. It was actually Carter Thompson, the number 50, pushed back to 13th place now, Peter. That's just the nature of where we're at the moment with these, with the slipstreaming down the start and finish straight.
And you saw that red tape lying on the ground there. That's very likely the tape that they have on the radiator.
It's a scary moment.
Got your attention.
Yeah.
You've probably got their attention as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so Ariarte in second place, looking for inside line on Fernandez. He can't do it. Mike Hugh is there in third.
Christian Daniel in fourth. He's one of the only riders
down in 10th place on the last lap. So this bunch here is still going, really quickly, but it has split up now. It is only like 20 riders in the first group.
And tell you what, Mike Hugh keeps looking behind him, and now it's Sullivan Mounsey who's actually taking the lead as they run out from the...
Let's see how he ends up into the first corner. It's Brian Ariarte on 51, but the end then Zen Mitani.
Getting squeezed, dearie me. It was very, very close in there, wasn't it? So Ariarte from Mitani then, and you've got
then the Brit.
I think it was Mitani who went over the curbs last time around, because he's quite comfortable with it moving around underneath him, although that was a bit much. You got Yaroslavka pushing behind yesterday's race winner, Veda Pratama. This is what happened all into turn one. Look at it, just get a bit...
There, the old Alpine stars getting a bit of Pirelli.
Goodness me.
Right, so it is still the 4 of Sullivan Mounsey out front. Absolutely brilliant stuff. He has the slightest advantage over the 34 of Zen Mitani, the 18-year-old Japanese. Who's that wide round the outside
of Christian Daniel? Tries to get as much speed as he can out onto the start and finish straight. As the person in third there is Mitani. Just goes across the green. Beñat Fernandez in fourth. So they come across the line neck and neck. The American and the Brit. It's the Anglo Alliance.
Do that right-hander, incredible stuff.
Hakim Danish there as well, still lurking, the series leader. You cannot count him out whatsoever, can you? He's been so good this year. Yesterday was the first time he was off a Rookies Cup podium all year long. He was the fastest rider on track last time around. Morelli, despite being clearly having a lot of pace, down into 20th again, got bullied again, and someone's gone off in the background at Ariarte 1, Peter. That's a big shame for whoever that was, because that will surely ruin their race. We'll see who plummets down the...
So it is the 7 of Beñat Fernandez, and he's obviously okay. The Tech Air suit has gone off and saved him any serious injury. But it is the 7 of Beñat Fernandez who has the advantage. There's the 34 of Zen Mitani back in the group there. But side by side, not 8 abreast this time.
There you go, once again, Peter, the fastest rider of the race is Morelli in 18th, though. He's at the back of this group. But you can be as fast as you like. Look at that, that's ridiculous.
Brian was superb up the end.
Morelli will certainly make a pass there, because he goes up the inside of him. He's alongside David Gonzalez now, yesterday's second place finisher.
And great to see the 45 of KJ Moynihan, the 18-year-old South African there at the back of that group. He's learning a lot, running a faster pace than I've seen him all season.
Brilliant. Who is leading the way, but not for long, as Beñat Fernandez tries to go up the inside, fails that time around.
And you saw there the 13 of Hakim Danish. He's in the hunt there very much in 5th place, just ahead of Veda Pratama.
Christian Daniel in third there, lurking out.
Showing any kind of advantage. They're still not lapping quite as quick as they did in qualifying. So in theory, they can go quicker, but absolutely impossible so far for anyone to break away. Let's see if Uriarte can do it. He's a little bit further ahead of the 70th Christian Daniel.
Pushes him wide though, and it's going to be Mounsey who leads coming out of San Donato then. But for how long will Fernandez get him on the cutback? He does!
Side
Squeeze
by
him
side.
out. Look at that.
Ooh.
Brilliant. Brilliant. But Sully gets it back straight again. Go on,
Yes.
Sully, have some of that. Go on, yes, there. That's what. Oh, that was
Move over.
brutal. Oh, goodness me. Well, that was
He must have got into the wrong gear or something coming into that left-handed. I don't think it was just, well, maybe just out-braked himself. But anyway, well, he's trying. He's trying.
77, Tinez in third place now, the Venezuelan. I was going to pick him up and say that's a he's hit somebody or had a problem because he's entered the pits now, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a disaster. We have so few technical issues with these motorcycles. The Rookies Cup technical crew and the KTM guys just keep these things rolling absolutely superbly. Be very unlucky if Carter actually has got it.
Tinez, Hakim Danish, Sullivan Mounsey, Benyat Fernandez, and then just behind them, I think we now have. Oh, as they go across the grass and everything as well. It was Ramadipa I was looking at, the number 32, the other Indonesian rider that we have in the class. It's going to be Christian Daniel leads. This is absolutely cracking racing, this is. I mean, so many different names that we go to see up here. I mean, we've not got like the titans that we had last year per se, of, it was really just a year-long four-way fight between Uriarte, Carpe, Quiles and Peroni, and then like the likes of Morelli there in the end as well. But this year, it's just
In place. Pratama in third. Oh my goodness, look at that. No one has the slightest, no one's able to open up more than a 2 or 3 bike length lead, and it doesn't last for more than a corner.
Fernandez.
Yeah, I saw Mounsey drift wide, and then he sort of yanked the bike back into line, and but unfortunately Benyat Fernandez was there, but they got away with it anyway. So the 54 now of Veda Pratama, yesterday's winner, takes the lead again. Out onto the start and finish. There'll be just 2 laps remaining when they cross the stripe.
Then I thought his airbag had gone off in that collision with Benyat Fernandez, but it's Uriarte going into the lead. Wow!
He is so good, isn't he, off the end of the track? But that's the first corner of the lap. He needs to be in front of the last corner.
Well, it looks to be then. It's Uriarte, goes wide there, goes wide, but does he cut it back?
It could be back on if Veda Pratama picks up another 25 points. He is the 54, and he said yesterday, I just went fast, I wasn't thinking about anybody else, no plan, just go for it. And here he is going for it again, but behind him is Sullivan Mounsey.
This is the best we've seen from Sullivan Mounsey by far. It's a cracking performance. What
Growing green stuff as well.
Well, as it stands, it would be 24 points between Uriarte and Danish at the end of this one. But Benyat Fernandez would move up back into third position of the championship. You've got Indonesia, third and fourth. You've got Pratama and Ramadipa running in those positions. Then stand up. You can't count him out, can you, Marco? This is the kind of comeback ride that you need to see from him. He's going to lead them over the line for the final lap. Peter, here we go. 95 from 4, from 7, and 32 in Ramadipa.
And it is the night.
Armour going into third now. So the 1, 2, and 3 previously in the series, 1, 2, 3 in the race.
That's right, and these guys have got to put their head down. They really need to sort it out between the 3 of them. But look at that pack; it is still like 18 guys running for the win.
It's absolute chaos.
And Danish there with a great move there up into second place. He's got to do that if he's going to chase Veda Pratama. And Veda head down, absolutely superb. He has now 3, 4 bike length lead over the points leader.
Well, here they come into the third and followers. Biondetti 1 and 2 coming up. If you get a good run through here, you could well be leading out of the final corner onto the straight to take a victory. Who will it be?
And it is Veda Pratama. We know that he just wants to go fast. He's got his head down. At the inside comes Veda. And around the outside, Hakim.
Who is
Surely it's going to be. And Veda Pratama pulls out. Is he going to pass him? Oh, it's a photo finish. A photo finish.
Who will it be? Was it
Pratama,
Indonesia?
Danish. It's a photo finish for sure.
Was it Indonesia? Was it Malaysia? It says it's Pratama, but we don't know.
0.011.
But what we do know is Fernandez was...
Red Bull Rookies Cup Aragon 2025, Veda siap balas dendam, Ramadipa makin dekat ke 3 besar. Aragon, Spanyol, akhir pekan ini akan menjadi momen penting bagi 2 pembalap muda Indonesia di ajang Red Bull Rookies Cup 2025. Bertempat di sirkuit ikonik Motorland Aragon, seri lanjutan ini jadi peluang emas bagi Veda Ega Pratama untuk bangkit, dan momentum besar bagi Muhammad Kiandra Ramadipa untuk masuk 3 besar klasemen. Veda Ega Pratama, lupakan Sachsenring, saatnya bangkit. Setelah hasil mengecewakan di Sachsenring, di mana Veda gagal meraih poin karena crash saat sedang bertarung di grup depan, pembalap asal Gunung Kidul ini datang ke Aragon dengan semangat baru. Ini kesempatan saya untuk membalikan keadaan. Sachsenring jadi pelajaran berharga. Di Aragon, saya ingin tampil habis-habisan, ujar Veda penuh keyakinan. Veda dikenal sebagai pembalap agresif dengan gaya menyerang yang berani. Trek teknikal Aragon yang memiliki kombinasi tikungan cepat dan teknikal diyakini akan cocok dengan karakternya. Balapan ini bisa jadi momen pembuktian bahwa Veda belum habis, justru sedang bersiap mengejar ketertinggalan. Ramadipa konsisten, target 3 besar makin dekat. Sementara itu, Ramadipa terus menunjukkan performa stabil sepanjang musim Red Bull Rookies Cup 2025. Ia saat ini bertengger di posisi 5 besar klasemen, dan hanya terpaut beberapa poin dari posisi 3 besar. Target saya jelas, naik podium dan masuk 3 besar klasemen. Tapi yang paling penting, tetap tenang dan fokus, ucap Ramadipa. Pembalap asal Jakarta ini dikenal lebih kalem, namun piawai menjaga ritme dan kecepatan di saat krusial. Aragon bisa jadi medan sempurna untuk menyempurnakan konsistensinya menjadi pencapaian besar. Jadwal Red Bull Rookies Cup Aragon 2025. Sabtu, 27 Juli 2025, latihan kualifikasi. Minggu, 28 Juli 2025. Race 1, pukul 16 WIB. Race 2, pukul 18 WIB. Dua talenta muda merah putih kembali berlaga. Veda membawa semangat kebangkitan, Ramadipa membawa ketenangan yang mengancam. Motorland Aragon bisa menjadi titik balik dan tonggak sejarah baru Indonesia di pentas Eropa. Sementara itu, ini kesempatan saya untuk membalikan keadaan. Sachsenring jadi pelajaran berharga. Di Aragon, saya ingin tampil habis-habisan, ujar Veda penuh keyakinan. Veda dikenal sebagai pembalap agresif dengan gaya menyerang yang berani. Trek teknikal Aragon yang memiliki kombinasi tikungan cepat dan teknikal diyakini akan cocok dengan karakternya. Balapan ini bisa jadi momen pembuktian bahwa Veda belum habis, justru sedang bersiap mengejar ketertinggalan. Ramadipa konsisten, target 3 besar makin dekat. Sementara itu, Ramadipa terus menunjukkan performa stabil sepanjang musim Red Bull Rookies Cup 2025.